My name is Ledwaba. I'm working at Limpopo at a school, Ledwaba Comprehensive, and I'm an HOD. I'm glad I got the opportunity to come to the conference because I believe I've been enlightened. And let me say, I think it's imperative that teachers take an initiative now to ensure that they develop themselves, because you can ask yourself some questions. What kind of a teacher are you if you do not have the skills and information to impart to the children? It's important that as a human being, or as a teacher preferably, you develop yourself. You know what is it that you're working about. You understand the learning content. You know whatever that you are working with, your experiences, in order to be able to give that to the children. You know, when I was still a student, I was taught it's imperative that every day as a teacher, you ensure that there's new learning to children. So it's only if you are innovative and you are self-developed that you can be able to do that to, extremely. Because what is it that a teacher should do in class if you're not going to enhance the children's learning? I would say it's time that teachers do not take CPTD as a monster and, forget about the monetary issue, because, teachers should be saying, but what is it for me? I would say this is the time for everybody, especially as teachers, to ensure that you develop yourself, because it's important that everybody knows that lifelong learning is really important. So through CPTD, that's when as a teacher you can be able to know that, okay, I have these strong points, I have weaknesses, and what is it that I should do to ensure that I perfect myself. And we're very fortunate because there are a lot of stakeholders who are there to, take up your hand to say, let's do this. Step by step, eventually we'll reach to a point where we can also be able to compete with other countries, because I'm looking at what is happening, especially in South Africa, to say, you look at Zimbabwe, you look at other countries, those children are really doing well. Why? It's because teachers take an initiative to make sure that they explore things, they improve themselves, or they develop themselves as educators. So CPTD is not a monster. It's time that we really engage with it. My attending a conference has enlightened me more than I thought. And, I'm really ready to go out there and tell my teachers especially to say, you know what, let's engage in this. Because I believe after, developing yourself, you can proudly go out there and be the best teacher. This is the time. Teachers, let's do it. The main challenge was reporting, but I don't think it's a challenge per se. It's because we're looking at CPTD as if it's something else. But, when you engage with reporting, you realize how simple is it. Because everything, we know the computer talks to you as an individual. So now we're told that there's a new program that is going to ensure that every teacher is able to do that, even from your cell phone. So imagine you are at the comfort of your home. You've done everything. You just, take your smartphone and, just reload whatever, upload whatever. And it's encouraging to say, what is it that I'm doing? And, what is important is teachers know that, there are a lot of things that they're doing, but it's just that they really have to report. We're reading every day, we're researching, we're writing assignments, we're doing everything. After that, you can share what you've read, because it's important that we do. I think it was also because we did not, go to the system and check what is happening. But I think now it's time for us to frequently log on and see that this is not a monster after all. I came to the conference because I feel I'm ready to go out there and tell especially my colleagues to say, it's time we make a difference in our lives. It's time we develop ourselves as teachers, because it's when we are developed that we can give what's best to the children.